Welcome back to another pickups video. I got a kind of a weird one, to be completely honest. I got like 21 games. I found this on Facebook Marketplace. It came with 21 games. That's not why I wanted it. They were only asking $25 for the whole box, and the box had 21 games and then a bunch of random stuff and an Xbox 360 controller. Now, I'm going to start off with the Xbox 360 controller. And no, it didn't come with a rechargeable battery pack. That's from a previous video. But if you look at the controller, it's in pretty good shape. It just doesn't have a battery compartment, which is actually perfectly fine. Because I have, like I said in a previous video, I had a rechargeable battery pack. And it just pops right in like that. Good to go. And of course, we have the charging cable right here. So that's why I bought this lot, was for the controller. Because I wanted an Xbox 360 controllers can go for, well, honestly, I don't know, but I would say probably about $30 used. So to find one for $25, and on top of that, oh, you get games with it too, I had to jump on it. And, you know, some of the games I got were like Nicktoons Unite. Open it up. Just the disc, no manual. Sad face, but you know what? Looks like a pretty interesting game to me. Actually, I think I've heard of it. I'm like, huh, maybe I should rent that. And then I just never played it. It looks interesting. And the sad part is, I know every character that's on the front of here. You got Timmy right here from Fairly Odd Parents. You got SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, and of course Danny Phantom. If you don't know who Danny Phantom is, I'm really sorry. That was actually a really good Nicktoon, and I think it got canceled before its time. That's just me. But the game looks interesting, and like I've always said, I'm always willing to give a game a fair shake. It looks weird, looks wacky. Sometimes weird and wacky works for me. Case in point, Psychonauts. A little out there, but it was fun. The next game is the Bible game. Open it up. Ooh, comes with the manual and the disc. Now, I'm not gonna discriminate because it's the Bible game. I'm gonna be real honest. Who doesn't remember the Bible game on the NES? You know, most people who own an NES or grew up around the NES at that particular time have played the, not Bible game, Bible Adventures. And actually, the game wasn't half bad. And I'm going to be honest, I mean, this might have religious themes or undertones, but for the most part, it looks pretty interesting. I mean, fun for the whole family, up to 4 players. Worth a shot. Give it a try. Definitely a game I could probably play with my kids. I didn't own it before, I do now. I'm going to give it a fair shake. Why not? Alright, now we have Spy Hunter with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on the cover. Obviously from Hollywood Video. Open it up. Only the disc. No manual. That's okay. And the case is a little beat up, but hey. If you break it down, I paid $1 a game and then like $4 for the controller. Works out, right? Cabela's Big Game Hunter is the next game, also from Hollywood Video. This one actually has the manual though, and the disc. I'm starting to think the person I got this from did a lot of shopping at Hollywood Video, or did what I did and my brother did when they went out of business, when the video game section went out of business, or when the Hollywood Video itself went out of business. Went there for the deals and picked up as many games as they could. Stuntman Ignition. Also from Hollywood Video. Just the disc, no manual. I've heard of the Stuntman franchise. Unfortunately, I've never played any of them. But I'm definitely, like, you know, as I get older, I'm willing to give things more of a fair shake. I'm going to be real honest. When I was younger, about 7 or 8, and my brothers were into like sports games like baseball and football, I hated those games. I was more into the platformers, the Mario Brothers, the Sonics, the Bubsies, the adventure platformers. But as I've gotten older, I've noticed that my tastes have changed a little bit. Now I just like games in general, for the most part, as long as they're decent. Scooby-Doo. What is it? Night of 100 Frights, something. Just the disc, no manual. But I'd like to point out the case is actually in pretty good shape for the most part. There's like a little snag right here in the plastic, but other than that, it's actually in pretty good shape. Considering it's a PS2 game, right? Ridge Racer 5. Again, the case for the most part is in really good shape, except for like a little ding back here. Open it up. No manual, just a disc, but the disc looks to be in pretty good shape. Now this one, I was intrigued. Nitro Kart. I played the original 3 Crash Bandicoots, on which, with the Insane Trilogy having an HD reboot on the PS4. I was even more intrigued that this was in there. The case looks to be in pretty good shape, except for the stickers in the back and right here. Let's open it up. It does have the manual, but unfortunately, Nitro Kart's not what's in there. The original Crash Bandicoot is. Wah, wah. What are you going to do? It's still a game, just not the game I wanted. And, you know, the case is usually the harder part to get of the pair. You know, it's almost always easier to get a loose disc. So that just means I gotta make a trip down to Fair Game, see if I can get a copy of Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart. And as for the Crash Bandicoot, well, just means I gotta go hunting for that case. So technically, it's almost a twofer. Almost. Not quite. Raw vs. SmackDown 2006. From a Hollywood Video. Has the disc, no manual. Even has a Hollywood Video sticker. The case itself looks to be in pretty good shape. However, the inside, the middle of the case that holds the disc in, slightly broken. But like I've said in a previous video, Amazon is a wonderful place to go shopping. And they do have PlayStation 2 replacement cases. So I'm not too worried about the case, because I can always get a replacement. The paper seems to be good. It's not the original paper, it's the Hollywood Video cover, which kind of bums me out. But it is what it is. I might just go shopping for the original case that it was originally sold with instead of buying a replacement. Who knows? But I'll just have to go digging for it. Or thrift stores or whatever. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Also from Hollywood Video. And it comes with the disc. No manual, but that's alright. At least the case is in pretty good shape. Now, I did own this at one time. I know, you thought I was done with it. Nah, man, nah. I used to own Liberty City. I guess not Liberty City Stories, but the I guess the regular Liberty City, if there is such a thing. But yeah, it was an interesting game. I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared from my collection. Back in the day, when I had less reputable people hanging out with me. Not so much anymore, but stuff happens. This one I didn't even know about. Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam, also from Hollywood Video. Now this one looks interesting. It comes with the manual and the disc. I wonder, because it looks like it's by Activision, and I know Activision helped with some of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. Is this them trying to score on the Tony Hawk name because Pro Skater was doing so well? Don't know. I hope it's not another Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. No, I hope not. I hope it's pretty good. PlayStation 2 Tomb Raider Anniversary. Now, I wonder, there's no manual in here. Now, I wonder, is Anniversary a revamp of the first two, or is it its own game? I know, for some people, your head's just exploding, and you're like, dude, how do you not know? I was never into Tomb Raider, I'm sorry. I know. But it was... Okay, I'm going to be real with you. The reason why I was never into the Tomb Raider games is for the simple fact that the controls were really super clunky. Like, you had to use the left stick. You used left and right to rotate, and then you had to push forward to go forward. Anybody who plays Tomb Raider knows what I'm talking about. The controls are what turned me off, and that's why I didn't play the franchise. But I'll give this one a shot, because it's on the PlayStation 2, and I know in the later games, people have told me that the controls have gotten better. Hopefully they're right. I'm not going to hold that against that one, but I'll give it a shot. Now this one, I actually already own. Not on the PlayStation 2, though. I own it on the Game Boy Advance. And that's SpongeBob, The Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Alright? Now, the game is the same as the one on the GBA, Game Boy Advance. But it looks from the back, no manual, but it does have the disc. And the disc is in pretty good shape. It looks like from the back, it's slightly different than the GBA version. I'll have to play that and check out the differences. Now we go on to the Wii section. Wii! Okay, I'm sorry. I will never do that again. Nope, just kidding. Wii! Gotta have fun. Enjoy the little things. Band Hero. The Rock Band style game that's came out shortly after Rock Band took off. Now, I actually like the Rock Band games. I mean, I think it's funny that you're not actually playing the guitar the way an actual guitarist would, but it can make you seem like a totally cool rock star. Woo! Open it up. Comes with the manual and has the disc. I want to know how that works out, because I never played Rock Band on the Wii. I always played on the PlayStation. Oh, nice. Family Feud. From 1976 to 2011. Includes 2,000 surveys. I always loved Family Feud, because you never know the answers you were gonna hear. Comes with the manual and the disc. That looks interesting. I'm going to pop that in later. Rock Band Beatles Edition. Who doesn't love Beatle music? Oh, yeah. Now, the game comes with a manual and the disc. My brother had this on the PlayStation 2 or was it 3? I'm sorry, I don't remember. My memory's not the best, but my brother did get it for the PlayStation system that was out at the same time. And it actually was interesting. But I think the bummer was some of the more popular Beatles songs you had to buy the DLC for it, which kind of sucked. But what are you gonna do? I've never heard of this, but Wild World War II Aces. This looks interesting. Airplane dogfights comes with the manual and the disc. Yeah, it looks really interesting. It's like dogfights, plane-to-plane combat. So it looks interesting. And the final Wii game is Wii Play. And if you own a Wii, here's the manual and disc. If you own a Wii, you should already own Wii Play. I think, yeah. Everybody should have a copy of Wii Play because I'm pretty sure they bundled it in with the Wii, which actually makes sense. It was a clever option. Fixing my head. Sorry, my hair is a mess. Okay, not really. I got a haircut, so it's all short, and then I laid on it, and it's all funky. Hence the hat. Alright, we got a couple more PlayStation 2 games. We have NASCAR 2001 with just the disc. Now, like I've said previously, I've never really been a NASCAR fan when it comes to their games. But I have been playing some of the other NASCAR games that I did get. So I do think I'm going to enjoy this one. Let's see. Tetris Worlds. I actually think I already own this. Let me check. Checking the collection. Yep, I already own this. So I have another copy, manual disc of Tetris Worlds. Means this is going to make it to the donation zone. I'm either going to donate it to a friend or I'm going to keep it and use it for trade. I know it may not be worth much, but every little bit helps. So, Tetris Worlds. And the last one, oh man, this is old. This is really old. Call of Duty Finest Hour from Hollywood Video. Now the case is a little beat up. And the disc is a little beat up. Comes with the sticker and everything. No manual. But I'm going to be real honest. I'll give it a shot. I didn't start liking Call of Duty until like Modern Warfare, Black Ops time frame, but I'll give it a shot. Who knows? It might actually be good. There won't be any online play because nobody's playing it still. Well, who knows? There might be. Maybe. I gotta drink lemonade. So the box came with those 21 games and the controller. That right there should pay for the $25, right? But then the owner's like, "Yeah, I found these video game items and I just threw them in the box." I'm like, "Just threw them in the box?" I'm thinking, "Oh, maybe I got something good. Maybe I got some extra games." No, they're literally random things. Random. Like for instance, 3 Wiimote grip covers. No Wiimotes, just the grip covers, baby. Like if you ever rip one, I got a backup, right? Which actually, that's actually probably a good thing because if I ever pick up another Wiimote that doesn't have it, I have a backup, right? And of course, if you got Wiimotes, you gotta have nunchucks, right? Again, no Wiimotes, but 3 nunchucks. And they do work. So if I get more controllers, I already got the nunchucks for them. That's cool. Right? kind of random. And then, of course, you know, then you got, trying to reach for it, the Wiimote lightsaber holder. It literally does nothing but makes you feel like a Jedi. Woo! You know what I mean? Kind of random. I feel like there's a piece missing that was there. Oh, gosh. Sorry, I gotta lean over to reach for stuff, you know what I mean? A Rock Band branded microphone. Which, okay, this one's not too random because, as you've seen, there was a Rock Band game in there. So that wasn't too random. But, oh, oh. Last two items that were kind of random was the Wii steering wheel. There was no Wii Mario Kart for the Wii, no racing game on the Wii, but they had the steering wheel for some strange reason. And the weirdest thing yet, a drumstick. Not a pair. No. Not a pair. Just one drumstick. Just one. And it's Band Hero branded. Which means I'm betting what happened was this was part of a drum set for the Band Hero game. And this is all they could find. Or they sold the drums without drumsticks because they lost the other one. Or couldn't find this one. Either way. So, technically that's random goodness right there, right? But, for the most part, 21 games, a working 360 controller, that's the value right there. I mean, that's $1 a game, $4. That's good stuff right there. So with that, I'll see you guys next week.